We should have brought our canoes. This is it, folks.
Welcome.
This is the legendary lean-to.
The lean-to.
The lean-to.
Welcome to the lean-to.
And it's Lean-To Tuesday. I made it up. Tell your friends. Whew. These are some stout accommodations you have here, sir.
Yeah, those logs weren't easy to move.
You didn't buy them at Home Depot?
No.
No.
They're pretty straight.
Yeah. Let me get some water down here. And what do you suppose that is over there? That looks like a steel target to me.
AR-500.
Ooh.
Full rated.
If only I brought a weapon. Here we are, folks. We've arrived at the lean-to, as I said, and on Justin's beautiful property. And let's see, it's about, I don't know, I think it's what, like 2 o'clock now or something like that?
Yeah, 2/4 after.
Close to that. It was about 30 or 31 degrees roughly when I got out of the truck. And we have some pretty gnarly weather inbound. So I'm going to set my hammock up in those trees over yonder. And Justin's going to crash in the lean-to. I don't blame him. Might as well be like Ritz-Carlton in here. This is pretty freaking sweet.
A lot less to rip down in the rain.
Oh my God, it's awesome. All right, so I'm gonna get started setting up and unpacking junk. So first things first is one of the more important steps is taking full advantage of this white stuff that we see all over the ground.
Shelf.
Yeah.
Look at this shelf.
How much America can you fit in one bag? I got Full Metal Jacket, ginger beer, bacon, potatoes. It's gonna be good.
Really?
Way.
Pricing out safes because I'm getting a safe. And I was going to buy some ammunition while I was there. 500 rounds.
I'm very excited about the new Ridgeline and hardware I have. I want to show you guys that stuff. It's going to be awesome. This is my new Ridgeline setup from Loop Alien. Pretty much don't have to tie anything. It's ultralight Dyneema with titanium hardware. I'm pretty excited. This is the first time I've gotten to use it. There we go. We got an open loop on this side. Couple of Nama claws, and then a Loop Alien. Let's check this out. We just loop it around. Hopefully you guys can see this. We go through, around, back through. Bob's your uncle. And then we run this hardware down to the other side. Tonight we'll be using the Superfly Bushwhack Camo.
Pretty cool tires.
Hook it onto the little Namaclaw. And that's it, the tarp's up. Let's see, get a closer look at these bad boys. I won't zoom in, focus rather. Oh, come on now. There we go. There we go. And you just slide these babies back and forth to tension your tarp. So I'm gonna get it tensioned up and stake it out. Everybody, hammock set up. We are ready to roll. It's about 3:30. It's getting gray. I started to see a little bit of the flakes and the frozen rain that have been forecasted for tonight. My shelter setup was a little bit rough on this go. I got some new hardware, and I'll show you, tomorrow when I break it down. But the hardware on the guy line kits, where they have the little lock, the line just wouldn't fit in it, so I just had to use the loops and use a trucker's hitch. But the shelter's set up, so I should be good and dry and safe. So let's take a look at the shelter. Here she is, Superfly and Bushwhack Camo. It's pretty handsome. This is the lock I was talking about. These little titanium doohickeys. The teeth are not large enough to accept this Dyneema cord. So we just had to do a good old trucker's hitch on the elastic. And we're all good. So everything's set up, doors is closed. And now I'm gonna take care of the nose dribbles and set up my sleeping gear. And we're good to go and ready to party. About time for the quarters tour. Let's show you what we're working with. So you saw the shelter set up, pretty sweet. You've seen it before if you've watched my videos before, but it's a Bushwhack tarp, Bushwhack Camo tarp from Warbonnet is excellent. I trust it quite a bit. So here we are inside. Let's look. Here's my hammock set up. My Warbonnet Eldorado hammock, which we've seen before. 15-degree under quilt. I've got a 30-degree top quilt in there, and also a get-out gear, just like a throw quilt. And we'll cinch the doors down, and we should be good to go. And this will be our view in the morning. The lean-to over there, we're gonna hang out in there, and Justin's gonna crash in there. But it's a heck of a spot. It's time for a beverage. To kick off this evening's festivities, I have a local Rhode Island beer from Proclamation. You guys see the video? Thanks. This is called Dark All Day, which is kind of ominous, but Dark All Day. It's a smoked Czech-inspired dark. I can't even say it. It's a Doc Lager guy. It's a wicked Doc Lager guy. So Proclamation, wicked Doc Lager. There's an idea right there. I expect to see a beer called Wicked Doc Lager. It's very Czech-like out here this weather, so I figured it was appropriate. So here we go.
Oh, here we go. Science. There was light.
dark lager.
It's coming out, man. Glad you could make it. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Yeah.
Can you say it's good in the woods when you're in here, though?
It is good in the woods. Yeah, why can't you say that? Oh, that's some wicked good wood right there, bud.
I don't know if you guys can see that. 27 at the moment. Snow's wicked deep, boy. That's a tall boy. 40 degrees in the lean-to. Guess what it was outside?
I'm gonna get 30.
Nope.
28.
27 degrees.
Ooh.
So 27 degrees outside the lean-to, 40 degrees inside. Pretty awesome.
That is awesome. 40 degrees.
So we're 40 degrees in the lean-to. And about 26 now outside. Lean-to living. Lean-tos forever. Snack time. I'm eating some smoked salmon.
Ooh, yummy.
Smoked salmon stick, maple strip.
What are you up to, you cheeky little bastard?
You cheeky little bastard. Yeehaw.
Just a light help.
No. Cooking rock right there. First things first, let's get the light on for folks at home. Got a couple of baked potatoes wrapped in foil. Well, they're not baked yet, but they're gonna be.
Gonna be.
A couple of Idahos with olive oil and salt and pepper and all that jazz. They're already in there, ready to go. I probably should have started these like 3 hours ago, but you know, hey. Some snack bacon.
Snack bacon?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I'll burn my bacon a little bit. That makes me sad, but you know what I'm gonna do with it? I'm gonna eat it.
You're gonna rescue it with onions.
Yes. next trick. Honey garlic teriyaki pork tenderloin. Ta-da! On the fire she goes. I had a bacon accident. I didn't watch the stove, but it's gonna be okay. We've all seen the Kraken rum earlier. There we go. Well, the foil kind of screwed me, so we got the pork loin right in the mix. Potatoes, pork loin. Oh, and there's the onion, bacon, and rum reduction from like 3 hours ago. Whoops! Hickory smoked. I had a plan.
That's a lot of fucking food.
Yeah, you want some?
No, I'm good. Good.
I forgot there's bacon in my onions, to be completely honest with you, dude. 2 whole potatoes, an entire pork loin, about a 1/4 pound of bacon, and a whole, literally a whole onion.
Yeah, I'll give you $200 to eat all of it.
I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, but
Alright, folks. It's time for bed. Through the snow I go. Oh, wow. Hopefully you can see the shadow of my phone. The snow is up to the bottom of my tarp now. Yeah, buddy. If it ain't raining, we ain't training and stuff. Holy cow.
that's awesome.
Look at that. It's damn phone shadow. But yeah. It's a little snowy out here. Well, kids, just home for the night. The snow has progressed as predicted. I'm gonna close up the Superfly, and you can see pretty much where I set up earlier. It's pretty deep now. The snow is up to the bottom of the tarp, so the 3 to 5 inches is probably pretty accurate. So I threw down the Nemo switchback mat. I'm gonna try to put on my booties and my down gear, climb in this bag, and not get dead. All right, booties are on. We're gonna get in the bag now. It's a cold one. Alright, folks, it's about 10:15 p.m. I am in the rack, and by rack I mean hammock. So it's coming down pretty good now. The walls of the tarp are sort of sagging in,
have to, you know, I'm sure you can hear that. Pop them on a regular basis with my hand to keep the snow off of them. You know, warm enough. Everything's going okay. As can be expected. I gotta tell you, this is one of those nights where being in the tent would be easier, but, you know, that is what it is. So, go ahead and hunker down for the night, sign off, and unless something crazy happens or for some reason I have to bail out, I'll see you folks in the morning. See you later. It's coming down really good now, folks. It's 3 a.m. folks. It's been raining for quite a bit, and I'm soaked because I didn't have a good connection or tie-off point, whatever you want to call it, and a little drip rope on my straps. I'll show you what I'm talking about. That guy right there. It's the second time I've made that mistake. Didn't tie that little red string off, and the water ran down that rope. Just soaked the hammock. So everything's wet. We've got a few hours until daylight, so I'll be alright though. I'll survive. It's raining like a son of a gun.